It's what we all dream of, playing to screaming fans on a cross-country tour. Starting now, these 10 bands will live that dream.
Do you guys have the endurance to handle the road?
And battle each other on and off stage.
Get the fucking thing out of here, dude. I'm not fucking kidding.
Competing for a $1 million recording contract with BODOG Music. They'll roll through America's great music capitals, face immunity challenges, and be judged by 3 rock legends.
You fucking two-bob cunt.
They set off on their own road to rock stardom.
This is one of the hardest things I've ever done in my life.
Previously on BODOG Music Battle of the Bands, New Orleans was the scene for some hard partying, hard rockin', and harsh reality. But the battling bands united to give back, raising money for displaced New Orleans musicians.
Give them 2 cents, 10 cents, still makes sense.
Then it was on to the showcase at Tipitina's where the judges had their say.
Don't stretch it with me.
Texas Honky Tonkers Ashmore saw their dreams go up in smoke as they were the next band to be eliminated. Now, just 8 unsigned bands roll on to their next destination. Well, they'll be one step closer to the $1 million contract with BODOG Music. This time,
Welcome to Austin, Texas, guys.
what better place than the live music capital of the world to put the remaining 8 bands to the ultimate onstage challenge?
You're going to be doing tons of clubs in one night.
These road dogs will have to run, chug, chow, and rock their way down Austin's legendary 6th Street
This is one of the hardest things I've ever done in my life.
in an effort to win immunity from elimination.
Last band standing wins the immunity laminates.
Then it's showtime at the battle where some of the world's best live music fans and our judges will hear these bands rock for their lives. 8 bands will enter, but only 7 will stay in the running for a shot at a $1 million recording deal.
It's kind of like a fraternity, you know? It's like we're going to college together. We're learning all this stuff that we never knew, and it's a once-in-a-lifetime thing.
Life is good.
The Mood Twins are so cute. It's like having the Olsen twins on this tour.
Mom has adapted very well to the whole atmosphere. I mean, she's real cool on the bus.
The Mood and Blacksmith already have a mom on their bus, but as they headed to Austin, they got the word that they were about to welcome a dad.
I'm gonna try to get there as soon as I can, yeah? All right, thanks, buddy. My baby's coming, man. My little girl's coming right now. I just got the call that my girl went into labor, and so I gotta get back home so I can see my baby girl be born.
Hey, John, you're leaving immediately, bro. Yeah, you're leaving immediately.
It's just a crazy situation we're in. We need our bass player, man. So I'm just hopeful that he gets back in time so we don't fuck up.
Blacksmith was very concerned that Johnny B would not make it back in time for the battle.
Man, I'm glad to be back in Texas. Ah, god damn.
We're happy to be back in Texas as our home state. We love it here.
First order of business when the buses roll into town is always the immunity challenge, where the bands compete for a guaranteed spot on the next leg of the tour.
If you're a band out there and you want to be on the show, you better have a lot of songs in your arsenal. You better be pros. You better be able to take direction, and you're going to need to perform in any condition.
Welcome to Austin, Texas. We are on 6th Street. One music venue after music venue. All young bands play tons of gigs in a week or in a month. You're doing it in one night.
Here's the deal. The bands choose numbers that correspond to each of the 8 venues in downtown Austin. Whatever number comes up, that's the venue number they'll head to first. Once inside, they must consume all the food and drink the club lays out, set up, play a song, and get to the next venue before the 22-minute time limit is up. If a band reaches their next destination and finds another band still there, they eliminate that band and continue on. The goal? Eliminate all the others to be the last band standing. The prize? Immunity going into the battle, a day at the spa, and a trip to the Yellow Rose Gentlemen's Club.
Now, I know you guys need a little bit of encouragement, so here's what you got. The BODOG Music Girls. Ladies, come on in. The BODOG Music Girls will be there to encourage you, inspire you, and let you know how much time you have left.
We're gonna keep our eyes on the prize and not let the ladies distract us. They are gorgeous. We have to stay focused. We need to win this challenge.
Do you guys have the endurance to handle the road? We're gonna find out. Good luck, guys. The Endurance Challenge on 6th Street in Austin, Texas. Go get them.
It's a challenge, and hey, for $1 million, we're up for anything.
You don't got the speed. Can't handle it.
Fast! Radio! The bands are ready. Blacksmith is ready. Fear Nuttin's ready. Idle Red, all the guys. All right, ready, set, go!
That's hard. Wow.
We still have 4 cups of cheese. God damn it.
Yeah, the first place, they said we had to drink 3 cups of queso, and I was kind of confused because I never heard of queso before. I didn't know if it was cheese or the chips. Start drinking the queso.
When Striker announced the challenge, I was psyched. I thought, here's a chance to play 8 songs in 8 different clubs.
We want to win $1 million.
Our strategy was to eliminate the mood because they had too much immunity. They were the one club in front of us, so our first goal was to just get out of that first club fast enough to get them out.
So this is our table. Come on.
I busted into the door. I was the first one there. I started clapping.
We just got eliminated because Fear Nuttin caught us. You know, this is the first time we don't got immunity.
We can't get it every time.
Yo, we're 2 minutes in, y'all. 2 minutes in.
We ate all the queso, drank all the vitamin waters, performed, and we don't know the city of Austin. We went up a hill, down a hill, up a hill, crossed 3 streets and through 2 lights, down a hill, up a hill.
And down another 3 blocks.
It's like a marathon.
2 blocks on the right.
8 minutes, man. 7.
We got to go to 10th and over.
Bullshit.
No, I really just wish I didn't smoke my birthday blunt.
This ain't gonna happen. It's not happening.
When we return,
Oh, what a fun day.
our bands are still filling up on the best of Austin and trying to win immunity. And later, it's all on the line at the battle, coming up on BODOG Music Battle of the Bands. Welcome back to Austin, Texas, where our 8 bands are hungry to win immunity from eliminations. Right now, they're racing from bar to bar on Austin's famous 6th Street in our latest challenge. Each band has just 22 minutes to get in, chow down, drink up, rock out, and move on to the next club. Well, they'll do it all over again. If the band behind them catches up, then they lose their shot at immunity. The band that makes it all the way through without getting caught wins immunity, a spa trip, and a chance to explore some of Austin's nightlife.
Just breathe. Keep your hands down low, okay? Help your circulation.
We started laughing because it was, well, one, it's just an absolutely retardedly insane challenge. And 2, it was so up our alley. We were like, right on, we get to run around like chickens with our head cut off, drink, and play shows. Sweet. But I don't think we realized how physically hard it was going to be.
Per person. And drink that queso.
This is crazy.
Circus.
Yeah! Oh, what a fun day. The first 4 or 5 bars, we were just knocking bands out. Just bam, bam. And every time we walked in, they were just like, what? How did you get here? So, what?
Enjoy your fucking massage.
During the challenge, we let nothing stand in our way. Chris threw up twice on the table before he swallowed his food. So at the first place, he had to eat what he puked up.
That was pretty gross. I've never ate my own vomit before.
Idle Red is doing whatever it takes to win. Meanwhile, the other 3 remaining bands are trying to stay in the running.
Let's go. We got 2 minutes.
We're a team. We decided we're going to try to win this thing every time, so we want to add it in full force, but whew, it was unnecessary roughness.
Let's go. Let's go.
I don't know where we are. I don't know where we're supposed to be going.
We've been partying down here, and it's really right down the street.
Is that everybody?
This thing ain't no fucking joke, man. Got caught up too by fall from grace.
I was like, we can't stop as much as I want to, and as much as I'm irritated, pissed off, and tired of throwing up.
Yeah.
We better fucking win.
Now let's do it. We get to the next place and try to catch those cocksuckers.
LA's ghetto metalheads Blacksmith could sure use their big boy bassist Johnny B right about now.
The difficult thing for us doing the challenges is that we're one man down. Because Johnny B is off in LA trying to get home, see his baby being born. So we're in this challenge without him.
We did it. We were up for the challenge, keeping our eye on the prize. But then halfway through it, we realized that we have to stop.
You a nurse?
Yes, I'm a
blood pressure going up.
I'm a trauma medic.
Hey, where's our food? Where's our food? Where's our food? Where's our food?
That's the craziest thing I ever fucking did.
We are the band that will not die. We told you all the other times before that we stood out in front of everybody else. We're the last two bands. We are not gonna quit.
It's down to 2. Fall from Grace and Idle Red. Who will be the last band standing?
This is one of the hardest things I've ever done in my life. No, not a shot of alcohol. Oh, no. Oh, fuck. This is our 8th spot tonight. I blacked out twice. On stage, I don't remember playing at 2 different bars after starting to drink alcohol.
Man, I'm toasted now.
Here, I need it.
That's gonna be for Idle Red when we're done with them.
As soon as they started giving us beers, we're like, it's on.
Here's the BODOG.
Okay.
What time is it? Bourbon time.
There was one venue I completely dropped the stick, so I put my hand up in the air and just... I can't believe we lasted this long, dude. This is crazy.
We even had girls cheering when we were playing 3 long years. It was cool. As bad as we sound and as out of tune as we were.
This is fucking horse shit. Our BODOG hottie at the very last bar that we went to stopped us and said the striker was on the phone.
Take him back to the bar right now, and we'll see who got immunity.
And we did it 16 times. They called it off because of medical reasons. So they're like, we need to stop this before they kill each other.
Fall from Grace, you ran, you played, you drank circles around everybody. You could have kept going. Idle Red, you guys were freaking fantastic. You were running, you were drinking, eating, playing, you were bonding. So I'm gonna tell you this, Fall from Grace and Idle Red, both bands win. Both have immunity, neither of you guys are going home.
Having immunity is the best feeling. We were at the bottom of the totem pole the last time. We're the last band to get put on the bus, and this time there's no way that we can go home.
As far as reward, dude, I've never been to a spa. Are you fucking kidding me? I'm as blue collar as they get. I build fucking high rises for a living.
I'm done.
Coming up on BODOG Music Battle of the Bands, can our 8 bands recover in time to rock the showcase?
That's what live music fucking is.
And who will survive when the axe falls and our tour loses another band? It's all next on BODOG Music Battle of the Bands. Welcome back to BODOG Music Battle of the Bands. We just witnessed one of the most brutal rock star rituals known to man, the all-you-can-eat, all-you-can-rock, and all your guts on the floor challenge. Idle Red and Fall from Grace have earned some R&R as well as immunity from elimination. Now the other 6 bands have to hit the streets to drum up fan support for the battle.
I need a pen.
New fan, man, new fan.
Atlanta's teen heartthrobs The Mood learned that here in the live music capital of the world, you better know how to promote your show.
It's called BODOG Battle of the Bands.
We were handing out flyers. This dude comes up and is like, you're doing it all wrong, man.
When you walk up to somebody, just say, here, man. What's the impression you get?
Smile.
What the fuck is this?
We were dicks in Texas.
Yeah.
In Austin, it comes down to the showcase. Each band performs and the judges decide who will survive.
Fuck off, you're not good enough.
This time, we're at Austin's La Zona Rosa nightclub, and our 8 bands are ready to let loose. They'll all play, and once the judges and fans have heard enough, a decision will be rendered. 8 bands will take the stage tonight, but only 7 will take spots on tour as it rolls on to the next stop.
Hello, Austin, Texas. How are you guys doing? We are at La Zona Rosa, and tonight you guys are going to see 8 bands perform. It is the BODOG Music Battle of the Bands. My name is Stryker. When we leave Austin, we're only going to have 7 bands, and it's going to be up to you guys to decide. So you got a ballot when you came in here. Vote for your favorite band anytime during the show. You can judge it based on your own ear, or you can listen to what our lovely judges have to say, who I would like to introduce right now. You know it from the Sex Pistols. That is John Lydon, Johnny Rotten.
And the band that win will be, for me, the one that deserves it. That's if the other 2 judges learn what is good and bad in life and stop decomposing in front of my eyes.
In the middle, the rockin' chick from Vancouver. She's rocked all over the world. Say hello to Biff Naked.
For anything you're doing, you need to be able to last, and you need to be able to persevere. You need to be able to run the race, never mind win it. You gotta be able to go the distance.
From the Cult, that is Billy Duffy.
No matter how great an album you make, or how great your videos are, there's always historically proven that people want to go and see a live event because it's unique.
Their determination during the Immunity Challenge won them a guaranteed spot on the bus when the tour rolls out of Austin and a chance to live like rock and roll royalty. Here is Fall From Grace.
This goes out to you, Austin, for letting us puke all over your fucking floor. I want everybody to put their hands together. Everybody in the track.
Since we won the challenge, they gave us a day of spa pampering.
When we all walked up to the spa, I thought I'd never see us four together walking into a spa. This is probably the weirdest thing this band has ever done together.
King of the castle, king of the castle.
It's the most pampered I've ever been. Except for when my fiance takes me out to dinner.
John, I'm impressed.
I think Fall From Grace very much enjoyed the challenge reward. It was great.
Everybody make some fucking noise!
Thank you guys. You guys were great. You've been consistently good for a while. You're immune anyway. I think puking must be good for your vocals because you sang really good.
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
Good on you. You guys did a great job.
You won the Beer Monster contest, right? And you still come up and deliver. Oh, what the fuck does the world want? That's what live music fucking is.
Tonight went good, you know? Nothing broke, and we just... It definitely took the edge off having immunity, but we still wanted to rock it.
These pretty boys took their reward in a slightly dirtier direction. Now the Pride of Phoenix takes the stage with no risk of elimination. Here's Idle Red.
And are you calling my name? Or is this the same feeling of emptiness I've had inside? It drives me insane, this fear of the past and thoughts of what I've left behind. You're taking me away from everything that holds me together and keeps me from falling this time.
We're at the Yellow Rose because we won the Immunity Challenge, and this was the second perk of our fucking victory.
We gotta win more often. The Yellow Rose is all about a good time.
And dirty strippers.
And dirty strippers. You know what?
Yeah.
Most of the girls here have been really cool.
They're really cool, man. You're so nice. You just talk to them and then they get naked. I mean, it's really cool.
Oh, this is the best reward we've had so far.
How could you not enjoy this challenge?
Come on.
Seriously. I don't smoke and I'm smoking.
This is the greatest night of our lives.
When I say idle, you say red. Idle, idle. When I say idle, you say red. Idle, idle. When I say idle, you say fucking red. Idle, idle fucking red. When I say idle, you say fucking red. Idle fucking red.
When I say idle, you say red. Red. And I'm like, wow, these guys got immunity. This is what's really popping.
You
drunk the fuckers to death the other night, and you still came out here, and you didn't have to do that. And Mr. Singer, that was a tough one on you, and it was showing, and you did well.
We're not going home. We're going on to the next round, so we feel great.
After dominating in Memphis and New Orleans, these Atlanta youngsters failed to win immunity for the first time here in Austin. Can the Mood save themselves from elimination?
Get back now. Them boys are looking for what they need. They don't need to talking what they need. And I don't care you're asking me for something I don't agree. Just keep it away from me. You gotta stop and take a look around. You gotta see what's going down. I don't like the things you do, so you need to move to something new.
This is the first time we don't have immunity, but we're gonna rock like we did in Cleveland. We didn't have immunity in Cleveland, so and we had to be one of the top 10 bands to get through.
Seems like a really heartfelt, lyrical type of delivery. I really liked that about it.
Listen, for me, the problem with you is, how old are you? 17, 18, 19? Shut your mouth. You've had your chance. You've sung your songs. I don't want to hear no more cheek from you. And when you're men, come back and talk to men.
I mean, if you don't like it, F them.
Yeah, just the age thing's getting way too old. Me and Cody are almost 20.
Fuck off and be real.
Johnny Rotten is a horrible human being.
When we return, with their bass player still missing, will Blacksmith have to try and hit a high note without their low end? And later, one band will take the fall and just 7 will climb back on the buses and head off to the next tour stop. Up next on BODOG Music Battle of the Bands. Welcome back to Austin, Texas, where the BODOG Music Battle of the Bands is right in the middle of our Lone Star State Shootout. 8 bands are vying for 7 spots on our cross-country tour. Earlier, their bass player Johnny B raced home to greet the arrival of his baby daughter.
I made it back in time to cut the cord on my baby, you know what I'm saying, and spend some time with her, and I made it back here in time to be here to back up my boys.
We got Johnny B back to complete our wrecking crew of the ghetto metal form, and we're ready to fucking go melt the stage.
It's a ghetto metal girl, and her daddy is here trying to change the world from LA. It's Blacksmith.
So get the fuck out! Grab the back, just straight rejected up. Back into the back of the bus, collect the dust, the boy in the bus, in the rock, in the hard play, takes the days, and the radio age. Judge me even never heard my case. I had a need because of all these space. Take that train and that you take with Troy and take me for you shit.
We definitely have to bring it because we can't leave nothing to chance. You know, at least when we get off that stage, we'll be solid in knowing that we did our best.
Watch this on me radio. I thought we was cool, bitch. What you get me back from? Now I'm at the wall. I've been TK.
At first, you were a bit slow out the gate for your capabilities as performers, but you did warm up towards the end. You did get the natural response from the crowd that you always get.
You guys are monsters. You're monster performers and monster players, so it's always really nice to watch you put on the rock show.
You don't need to be yelling all the time. We got to teach anti-racism. One culture, one race, one world. And let's face it, yell all you like, George Bush is deaf in both ears.
Johnny has a right to his opinion, but we weren't yelling at Bush. We're yelling to wake up the sleepy people in the world who don't see what Bush is doing.
Houston native Subversa draw a big Texas crowd, but with 2 bands already guaranteed a spot on tour and 6 others battling the 5 remaining spots, can these guys muscle their way to the next city?
in the competition because the other two bands are, they can't be eliminated tonight. So it puts a little bit of pressure on us, and we're gonna go up there and do our best, and hopefully we stay in this game.
% of it, of ours moving on to the next round is, participation of the audience voting. So, I think we have a pretty good crowd, and I think that's going to help us a lot.
Thank you, guys. I thought everything was great that you did. I'm finding it hard to be objective because I was kind of blown away.
Don't be objective, love it.
Well, Subversive, that was your most dynamic performance yet. And it was. And you guys just are just growing by leaps and bounds every time we see you. It's remarkable. We love it.
Listen, you're gelling as a band now. I know you ain't got the muscles for drinking, but you got the neck for weightlifting.
Gonna hope for a more successful night, I think, as far as the judging went.
These guys can't match Subversive's brawn, but they're never afraid of a fight. Here's Boston's dance hall reggae rockers Fear Nuttin' Band.
I think we chose to play Fierce tonight because it's like a very uplifting, like happy-go-lucky, fun-sounding tune with something that'll make everybody just a little want to dance and have a good time and feel good.
If you love FNB, let me hear you say Irie. If you love FNB, let me hear you
Still standing here, we're all in pretty good moods. Feels like, it's what we want to do. We can play every day, we would love to.
Now, the amazing thing is, all the other band members are staring at us while we give these reviews. You jealous fucks. Fear Nuttin' Band, man alive, we got some warfare about what is the roots of reggae and stuff. You know how far you can go now, and I want you to go further. Next time we do this, really fucking put it on, because you've got it.
I think Johnny actually seems like he cares about helping us get better, because he's just trying, and he knows reggae, so he doesn't just speak.
When we return, Burn Down hits rock bottom when Johnny gets upset.
You fucking two-bob cunt.
And Big Bang Radio gets their shot at securing a tour laminate, but only 7 spots remain and 8 bands want them. Stay tuned to see who gets the call and who gets called out.
Get rid of that fucking ignorance.
On BODOG Music Battle of the Bands. Welcome back to BODOG Music Battle of the Bands. 6 bands have already performed. That leaves just 2 more to rock the house in tonight's Austin, Texas showcase. But then, the judges must settle on 7 bands who can advance to our next tour location, so one group will be finished for good. Our next act, Philly's Burn Down All-Stars, was dazed and confused during the Immunity Challenge, making wrong turns all over Austin. Can they get their unwieldy 12-man act together for the judges?
We ought to burn down all stars. Let me see y'all get loose out there tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble. I walk through a jungle that's concrete. I talk through this mic over crazy beats. People always tell me they love my style. I'm like, thank you, I've been blind since a child.
And coming into the show tonight, we're really more confident than we have been at any of the other shows. We feel that each show, the competition is going to become a little bit more intense, and we're planning for that. So each show, we plan on unleashing a little bit more of our secret weapons.
This is the unity that you call hell. Burn down, we created it. Fuck up your life if you love it, then right now. Shawty got it on again. Get up.
I
think as soon as we hit the stage, the adrenaline rush from just playing music, and it just flows out of us.
Yeah. 215-610 Austin, Texas. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Feel that right there.
Your guitar approach is intense.
It fucking worked tonight.
You're possibly the Rain Man of the guitar. What can I tell you? I love you guys. You know you're rock stars.
Hey guys, I think you guys are always so great. It seemed like the excitement level went up really high. Maybe you got a fuzz box on your bass? Some sound? That was awesome. That was a great sound that came through. I thought you guys did a great job. Keep it up.
That's quite amazing, because I thought the weak thing in it tonight was I couldn't hear the bass very clear. And with all this kind of music, I need the bass, you know? Because there's so many of you, I mean, bloody hell, it's like, you know, showtime at the Apollo. And that includes you, Baldy, you fucking ignorant cunt. And you know what you said to me the other night?
Who knew Johnny Rotten loved hip-hop? Everyone in fucking hip-hop apart from you daft cunt.
And I'm still gonna have a fucking row with you on that. Teach me the history of rap, you fucking two-bob cunt.
So my place is right here. I give a fuck about talking to anybody else, man. We're here to do what we're gonna do. Take it or leave it.
Miami's Big Bang Radio includes one guy who doesn't believe in Big Bang Theory. Drummer Ian devotes his life to Christ, while his bandmates are interested in slightly more earthbound pursuits.
And even sometimes on the stage it becomes a spiritual type thing. We get off the stage and we're like,
What
you know,
just
like
happened?
you just had sex, you know, like,
Oh, what happened? That was great.
Everything is rubbish compared to the supreme value of knowing Christ.
The members of Big Bang Radio as a five have obviously different values and beliefs. However, we will all come together for a musical and artistic purpose because we're all on the same page there, but that's why we're all together and love each other so much.
Yes. Well. Whoa. Oh yeah. How about that?
Big Bang Radio's message overall is love, you know, and freedom of thinking. Be who you want to be.
Thank you, Austin, with Big Bang Radio.
It's a good performance. You guys write great songs, and I always have a feeling that your music ends up with an optimistic outlook.
Well, you guys just get better and better every time I see you play. And I thought you did just a fantastic job. It was awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah, it was awesome.
You're so beautiful. Great fucking pop music. I ain't got a clue what you're talking about, but it sounds saucy.
What I think Big Bang Radio would like, and I speak for everyone, is to win the competition, win $1 million.
While the audience cast their votes, the judges are off to deliberate. Back on the buses, the bands have their own opinions about the show.
You guys had a good show tonight, man.
It was good,
You got
man.
a lot of praise. You know, I think Johnny Rotten wants to get you pregnant, but
We're all having a good time, but there's still pressure.
Meanwhile, the judges must make a decision. Only 7 bands will make it out of Austin. It's time for one band to mosey on home.
Big Bang Radio, like saucy little bleeding melodies and things, right?
Very theatrical.
Still a bit weird and camp, though. I liked it.
Let me tell both of you, that singer's a fucking creep, right? He is. He's creepy, isn't he? Right? That might be good, right? That might be what the wonderful world of music needs. The Versa, I must say, If he takes his shirt off one more time, I swear I'm going to put a T-shirt on him. The Idle Red singer, I know they didn't even have to bother tonight, and Idle Red did do a lot of beer. I thought he did better. He sung worse.
To get back to the mood, I mean, you absolutely summed it up.
They're too young to act like old men. I mean, what are they going to do at 25? Are they going to, at 25, act like young men? Is that going to be their new image? Well, the mood becomes the doom.
Yeah.
The doom. Burn Down, Blacksmith, Fear Night. They had problems with their bass lines. They're trying too hard. I'm judging the band as a whole ensemble because that's my nature.
Coming up, it's Judgment Day when the judge's decision is announced. 7 bands will load up and roll out while one group will finally meet the end of the road. Stay tuned. Welcome back to our cross-country tour. 8 bands are battling it out for $1 million record deal with BODOG Music, but they're about to hit the next speed bump on the road to fame and fortune, eliminations. For 7 bands, it's on to the next showcase, but for one, it's case closed, for good. 2 bands, Fall from Grace and Idle Red, were the co-winners of our Immunity Challenge, so they know they're in. That leaves 6 bands for just 5 spots.
We're out here playing music. This is what we love doing. We want to stick around and keep doing it.
We're going to keep going. We're going to the end.
I think the battle for Blacksmith was pretty intense. We did what we usually do, but there were some things that we could have done better.
Welcome, guys. How is everyone today? Good. First few days of a tour are the easiest. Then it gets tough. Then you gotta dig deep and see what's inside you. I've seen what came out of you. It wasn't nice. But with all that said, one band is gonna stay here in Austin, and the rest of us are going to Vegas. 2 bands earn themselves immunity. Idle Red and Fall from Grace. Grab your gear, get on the bus. You guys are continuing the tour, and I'll see you in Vegas. And now you guys are pretty much divided into 2 groups of 3. You got Subversa, Blacksmith, Fear Nuttin' Band. Then over here we got Big Bang Radio, The Mood, Burn Down All-Stars. One of these sides should automatically get on the bus, go on tour, and go to Vegas.
I saw the bands behind us, and I knew it wasn't our group.
Is it this group? Or is it that group? The 3 bands that I would like to get on their tour bus and head off to Vegas. Subversa, Blacksmith, Fear Nuttin' Band, get on the bus.
We're back on the best bus going to Vegas. As you see in the back and here in the back, my boys are back. They're excited, rolling.
3 bands in front of me, 2 spots left. One of you not going to Vegas. Big Bang Radio. Tearing up newspapers, sitting on chairs. They liked it. Get on the bus. They're going on tour. They're going to Vegas.
Vegas, baby.
Vegas! The Mood, Burn Down All-Stars. It's between you 2.
If we get eliminated, I brought my elimination stick. This is if they say burn down, you're out of here. The stick is gonna blind everybody at the site.
The Mood. Johnny was on you guys last night. They think maybe you're mimicking your parents' records and don't really understand why.
It's his opinion. We're gonna do what we do. Keep making our music. And coming from a has-been, it really didn't matter to me.
Speaking of Johnny, Rocco, he hates you.
He wants to, take it to a personal level. Talk to me like a man. I'm right here.
You think that may cost you?
Well, that's what we're here for, to find out.
That is correct. The judges think that there's maybe 3 groups in one. They think you guys need to look around and maybe trim the fat.
They say we're too big. Fuck that.
The band that will continue on the tour and go to Vegas is Burn Down All-Stars.
I don't think any of us had any doubts that we were not going to go to Vegas.
Guys from The Mood, when you're done, I'm going to need your laminates.
To see them disappointed or let down, or feel like they let each other down, it's heartbreaking.
In a way, I'm relieved that this tour has come to the end for us. Whatever happens in Vegas can stay in Vegas without my boys.
Yeah, it's sad to go, but we're gonna do what we do.
This ain't the end of the mood, though.
Oh, no. It's only the beginning.
So the mood. Do what I told you, fuckers. Don't think, just play.
They're already rock stars. You know what I mean?
Mood, we miss you guys already.
So we're going to Vegas, guys.
Go to Vegas, man.
I mean, it definitely gives you a sense of adventure when you have no idea what's happening in your life in the next few days.
You're going to the next city, some crazy shit's gonna happen, and you never know what it is. That's why it's been fun.
Next time on BODOG Music Battle of the Bands, you knew it had to happen. Vegas, baby! Our 7 super groups in the making finally hit Sin City.
Take off my top.
And Sin City hits back hard.
You're gonna be under arrest tonight.
They just took our bassist away.
Our bands get as bad as they want to be in rock and roll's favorite party town. Next time on BODOG Music Battle of the Bands.
I wanna cover you in chocolate and turn off the phone. Damn, I think I'm losing my mind. What's